this is how you add links to your Weebly. The first and simplest way is to add what's called a button. Once again, you're going to take this element that is labeled as button over here on the left, click and hold it, and drag it onto your website. Then drop it where you want it to drop. The button will show up. In this case, it says button text. You can click on this, and it gives you a bunch of different options. The first thing I'm going to do is change the text. You click on button text, and then delete what they have in here, and rename it based on the link that you're going to create. Link to Mr. Panza's homepage. Then click back. The button text has now changed. I can change the position of the text and the style, but I'm more focused on making it a link. So I click on link. You can make it a website URL, a standard page, product, blog, phone, file, or email. Most of these, if not all of them, will be website URLs. Click on the top one. Now you'll see I can insert a URL by typing it or by copying it and pasting it. Now, when they click on this link, this is automatically selected, which means when they click the link, it's going to open a new tab. You can leave it like that or deselect, and it won't open a new tab. It will just push them to the next page. So in order to show this as an example, I'm going to go to my actual home page, copy the main web address, and then going back to my Weebly and pasting it. Right-click, paste, and then it gives a web address. Then just click off or click back, and your button has been changed. It is now a link to Mr. Panza's homepage. And when the students see this on your website, they'll be able to click it, and it will take them to Mr. Panza's homepage. The same thing can be done with pictures. When you click on a picture that you've inserted, yes, you can edit the image or replace it, but you can also make it a link. So click on the word link, and once again, we see the same exact options. Click on website URL. Here it is. Paste the web address in there, and now Mr. Panza's picture is also a link. You can do the same thing with titles and text boxes. Here's how you do that. First, highlight the text, and notice in these options up here, one of them is to create a link. Clicking on this will give you options, and one of those options is a website URL link that you can click on. Once again, you can right-click and paste or just type in the actual website name, and now you have created an actual link. Let's see what this looks like on the actual page. Remember, once you're finished, click Publish. That will save everything. It will offer you options to pay for a version of Weebly. I would click the blue X. Let's see what it looks like now. On this test link site, you can see that my text box is a link because it changes from a regular pointer to an index finger. Clicking on it then will take the students to a different website. Clicking back will go back to the site we were just on. I did the same to this picture link here. Clicking on the picture will take them to the different website because it's now a link. And finally, the button links. I like using these because they stand out, and the students become used to seeing the fact that these are link buttons, and whenever they click on them, it's going to take them to a different part of the site or a different website altogether. And that's how you use the Weebly interface to create picture links, links in text, and button links.